Disarmed opponents are far less dangerous. And it's crazy satisfying to knock guys out with their own weapons. Total two-fer.
Hey, Miles. Just landed in Europe. How's day one of solo Spider-Manning?
Pretty good. I stumbled on a conspiracy in my neighborhood.
Classic. You have a plan?
Sorta making it up as I go.
The mark of a true Spider-Man. Well, if you need me, I'm a phone call away. And a cross-Atlantic flight, but it's fine.
Everything I've learned about getting around this city, it's all about personal style. I move my way, Cat moves her way, and Electro moves his way. Find your style. Let it guide you. And before you know it, you'll be coming up with your own moves. Don't do it like me.
Hey, bro. I read MJ's front page about some Cardia.
Not while you were swinging, I hope. Sorry. Scolding mentor mode, downshifting. What did you think of the article?
The article was great. Where'd they get this Peter Parker guy?
I'm sure MJ asks herself that all the time.
One time, at a bisque lot in Queens, I stealthed so hard. And when I got done, the place was a literal ghost town. Like I had picked off every single guy, webbed them up, and hidden them so well that I couldn't find them when I was finished. Crazy. I must have gone into like a fugue state or something. I was sort of proud, but then Yuri had to call a search team just to find the guys I had stealthed and hidden. Oh, let that be a lesson to you, young man. It is possible to be too good at stealth. Great power, and all that.
Sometimes I feel like Pete.
But remember, specificity is the heart of every good quip. For example, instead of, hey, ugly, try, oh, nice mask. Wait, that's your face?
How was it great, Spider-Man?
Honestly, kinda terrifying.
Christmas in New York! Love this town!
Yanking a weapon out of a dude's hands and throwing it back at him? Poetry in motion. Spectacular. Or as they say in New York, pretty good. On the very first day of class. Oh, bashing in the bird seat, Spider-Man! Sorry, that's my best culture.
Oh, Pete had fun with this.
Vulture's old research partner, Greg Bestman, taught at ESU. Vulture tried to take Bestman out. I tried to stop him. I'll tell you what, Miles. This fight was hard.
Love Pete's stories.
Always meddling, Spider-Man. Why won't you let me commit my senseless, overly dramatic crimes in peace?
I'm not gonna be swinging behind you, constantly looking over your shoulder now that I'm back. I trust you. And I have some stuff I should take care of.
Like what? Can I help?
I need to find a job. Freelancing with the Bugle was great, but I'd like something steady.
Have you thought about teaching? You're pretty good at it.
Honestly, no. No. Maybe. I'll think about it. Call you soon.
Love that one! Mine!
Some people say they get their best ideas while they're in the shower. I get my best ideas while web swimming. Like the other day, I'm cruising down 9, catching a glimpse of the Hudson on my right shoulder, seeing bits of the city over my left shoulder. And I think, pizza on a bagel. If you put pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza way more often than we have it right now. Probably. Man, that's a good one. I even impress myself sometimes.
That? What's going on?
I saw the news. It was in Simkarian, so either a bridge exploded or a bagel was fumigated, which doesn't make any sense in context.
And good luck learning some Karian.
Why are there 7 different words for bathroom?
He's a low-energy menace. Too easy. Maybe he's a weak-minded. Oh!
Hey, Jonah! Looking good!
Very festive!
Menace!
Key to a great dodge? Trust your gut. And in this case, gut means your superhuman intuition, aka spider sense. When I was starting out, I second-guessed my spider sense, try to stay in the driver's seat instead of letting it take the wheel. That's an easy way to lose a floating rib. Trust your spidey sense, gut, Miles. There for a reason.
Your holiday spirit's a little overzealous this year, Alexei.
Sometimes, when I'm stealthing, I'll imagine I'm like a secret agent on a covert mission, like retrieve stolen nuclear codes or something. Total Black Ops, codename type stuff. And then I'll remember, I have a code name. It's Spider-Man. And I'm more than likely saving the city from certain destruction at the hands of some nefarious supervillain by doing what I'm doing. Like, my life is already cool. I don't need to imagine it any cooler. Which leads me to one question. Why is my brain so crazy, Miles? Why? Piece of advice? Do not try defusing bombs while fighting dudes. Super bad news. I tried that one time fighting Tombstone, and wow, was it stressful. It also required a level of contortion that tweaked out even my super spider flexibility. You know what it feels like to hyperstretch your sciatic nerve? Whoa, buddy. Talk about the spruce goose of pain. It's been a solid week icing parts of my body you do not trust me. Just turned me from Spider-Man into a Spider-Fan. Ultimate level work here, Miles. I'm old and I hate you! Get off my lawn! Early bird special! Casual racism that is not worthy to challenge me on! Nothing beats a good web swing. Except maybe sprinting straight up a building to find all natural laws and gravity. That comes pretty close. This Spider-Man gig is about exploiting every little weakness your opponent has to give you the edge. Squaring off against a world-class prize fighter with a mean right hook, and him 10 feet off the ground. See how thunder is his punch power while he's flailing around like a skydiver without a parachute. You'd be surprised how quickly even the toughest dudes cry for their mommies when there's no solid ground beneath their feet.
Could listen to
Pigeon Fact 3. Here we go. Peter Parker did not like pigeons until he met Howard. Sometimes you don't realize how special something is till you see it through the eyes of a friend.
Okay, yeah, I like the Howard Protocol.
And that's a pigeon fact.
First time I fought Electro, my suit had exactly 0 insulation. Every hit I landed felt like clicking a bug zapper. Ugh, making my teeth hurt. How'd I win that fight? By throwing every pot, pan, and fully automated 5-speed dough mixer in sight at me. Thank goodness we were fighting in a kitchen supply store. My Aunt May had the best internal compass of anyone I've ever met. Always knew the right thing to do, like magic. I asked her about that once, and she just laughed. I only know the right paths because I've already walked all the wrong ones. Learn to love your mistakes, Miles. Each one makes you smarter, stronger, sharper. Being a hero isn't about being perfect. It's about learning to fail and keep going.
Man, what's this?
Christmas present. But first, you gotta take the oath.
Oh, okay.
I promise to do everything in my power to protect this city.
I promise.
That's it.
That real thing.
Totally. Definitely didn't just make it up.
Sometimes you gotta take a leap of faith.
So how was the trip? Did you have the suit up while you were out there?
Nah. Sable handled it like a champ. Her and her wild pack. I mostly got to stand around taking pictures.
Sounds like a nice break. As much as a work trip can be.
Oh yeah. I'm feeling refreshed and ready to do some next-level Spider-Manning. And clean out the gutters at my house. Being a homeowner is glamorous, let me tell you.
One gift-wrapped Holo-Pete to go, please. Have I ever enjoyed defusing a bomb? What an interesting and specific question. Yes, in fact, I have. Scorpion planted one in the Bugle newsroom when I was in high school. And man, it was like conducting a symphony in miniature. Red wires led to green wires, led to blue wires. Wow, just wow. Saved everyone, locked Scorpion up. But man, I kept thinking about that bomb for weeks afterwards. Beauty. Awful, evil, destructive, but also beautiful. Scorpion, complete nut job. Poet with explosives. Who knew?
Miles, hey, do you have a basin wrench?
Maybe in my dad's stuff. I can check.
Yeah, would you? May wouldn't be happy, but I'm gonna replace the lime green guest bathrooms. 76 was a beautiful year, but it's time to move on.
Do you need any help? I'm happy to swing out to Queens.
Nah, this is therapeutic. I'm doing full-scale bathroom renovation.
Well, that sounds incredibly boring.
Just wait. Once you're an old, grizzled Spider-Man like me, you'll get hyped about home repair.
You guys start calling guys and guys. Oh, yeah! That time I fought Fist at the docks. He threw me one of his goons. Guy really flips out when you come involved. And as I was falling over his ropes like a human bowling ball, it was like... total galaxy brain moment. You can throw dudes and other dudes for twice the damage. Life-changing. Like discovering a delicious, previously unknown flavor of ice cream. Never the same afterwards.
Pete! Scale of 1 to 10. How we doing?
10 for generating spectacles, 1 for minimizing this. Tomorrow's Bugle headline's gonna be a doozy.
You dastardly holograms aren't ready for Spider-Man! Oh, thank you, Spider... Have I told you I like Shakespeare? I do. I love him. But I misquote Hamlet every time we fight and refuse to admit it. To be or like not. That's the question. Out. Out. Free scandal.
Pete, what?
Drat. Curses. You defeated the other me. Christ. Gadzooks. Oh man, old-timey swears are so fun! Making choices is what this hero thing is all about. You stop the car thief or the bank robber, rescue the hostages, or defuse the bomb. To excel, you gotta see not just the move right in front of you, but the one after that, and the one after that. It's tough as heck. That's the job. The more you practice, the sharper your instincts will be. And those instincts are the foundation you build everything else on. Hone them. Trust them. Love them.
Pete, right?
Snug is a bug in a web-based rug.
Man, Pete, this is starting to feel real bad, man.
Don't think like that. We're going to stop him, as long as we work together. Speaking of, mind giving me a hand up here?
Yeah.
Hit a point launch just right and you'll accelerate like crazy. Super helpful when chasing especially speedy pigeons. Not that I would know anything about that, of course. You know the real beauty of web swinging? It connects you to the city. Say you leap off a building in Soho, dive bomb straight down, throw out a web, bam! You swing it from a fire escape on E7. That fire escape was built in the 20s, retrofitted in the 80s, repainted in the 90s, and now you're connected to it. Every tradesman ever worked that building, you're shaking their hands, thanking them, celebrating this incredible block of concrete we call home. Beautiful, man. Just beautiful.
That was a good one.
Hey, vulture number 2. When should you buy a bird? When it's going cheap. Ah!
Look, I don't know if I'm ready to fly solo. I screwed up today big time with the helicopter.
But then you delivered big time. You saved my bacon, Miles.
I got lucky.
Hey, I did this gig for 8 years without backup, and you better believe I screwed up lots of times. But that is how you learn. Oh, wow. Oh, you finished all the challenges. Guess there's nothing to do but release the super secret bonus ultimate challenge. Head to ESU, if you dare. Wow. Wow, evil laughs are so much harder to pull off than they seem.
You know, it took me a minute to realize the value of stealth. When I first started out, I'd go loud at the drop of a hat. Nothing I loved more than a 25-on-1 brawl. But that was making my life harder than it needed to be. Why fight every guy at once when you can pick them off one by one instead? Plus, I love the puzzle of it. Which guy do I nab first? How do I break up that group? Can I rattle enough trash cans to convince this gang of ruffians that Claire is haunted by vengeful pirate ghosts? So many questions. So much fun. Try perching above a guy, then webbing him up. Nothing better than a bad guy burrito.
Game's
Hey, Miles, MJ's flying into JFK next Tuesday. You mind covering patrol for me?
no problem. She's been gone a while, huh? You must be glad she's coming back.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised Sable let her go. MJ's profile opened by calling her cold, calculating, and humorless. Lavish praise in Symkaria. They're basically BFFs now.
Now that's a cool team-up.
Cool and slightly frightening. Okay.
Sometimes the smallest choices carry the most weight. The week after my Uncle Ben died, I was back in school. Man, was I a mess. Guilty. Lost. Alone. The bell rang and everyone raced out of class. Except for one guy who hung by the door looking at me. Almost left, then chose to come back. Sat down and asked me what was wrong. That guy was Harry Osborn, best friend. Never would have gotten to know him if he had chosen to talk to me that day. Watch out for the big choices, Miles. The little ones? Man, those are the ones that life's made of. Our hero thing is Brandon. What kind of hero are you? The green beefcake who eats worms for breakfast? The sneaky ninja who hugs the shadows? Me? I'm all about the acrobatic ballet. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. If they can't hit me, they can't hurt me. Plus, I'm pretty good doing it. One time, Fisk hired his own dudes to take one of his charity balls hostage. Some kind of wackadoo insurance fraud scheme. I had to creep through this fancy schmancy auditorium, saving all these well-to-do society types one by one. Real nail-biter. When I finally rescued everyone, you know how they thanked me? Gave me the tiniest, driest slice ever from their fist-shaped celebratory cake. Wasn't even a good piece from, like, his face or something. It was his shoe. They gave me Fisk shoe cake. Arf. Think you'll turn into a holographic butterfly in 3 weeks? Oh, that's a good idea. Should add that feature. I'm melting! I'm melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! It was a tough fight, but he was weakening. Then, just as I thought I might actually win, Vulture's eviler twin brother showed up to help. No, actually, he rope-a-doped me. I was exhausted. It was barely me. Man, it felt like two vultures.
Pete, hey. Now that my mom knows about, you know, how much you think I should tell her?
Like, should you tell her about every cracked rib and supervillain with a vendetta? That is tough. I never had to face that question with May.
I worry if I'm too open, she'll stress out. But if I hold back, she'll stress even more.
I don't know, your mom's pretty good with stress. I mean, she did go toe-to-toe with Roxxon. Talk it out. Find out how much she wants to know, and how much you're comfortable sharing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good advice. Every time I think I know everything about superheroing, bam, something new.
Just wait till you gotta figure out health insurance. Let me tell you, premiums get nuts after 3 freak accident detached retinas.
The thing I love about air combat is you're dancing on thin air. You go anywhere, anything. You feel more like a Spider-Man than when I'm bopping and zipping around above the heads of a bunch of earthbound baddies. Pure joy. Why are we so evil, Function Number 2? Because of society. Society is to blame. Also, overinflated egos combined with an inability to achieve successful avenue. But mainly society. Hostage situations are the most nerve-wracking part of the job. One false step and you might be okay. Someone else's life could change forever. If there's ever a time when you want to be at 110%, this is it. Stay focused, keep calm, make a plan. Don't gamble with other folks' lives. What kept me going? Seeing MJ and Harry in the courtyard cheering me on. They believed in me. So I did too. That fight taught me I'd always be a kid from Queens at heart, but I could carry that strength anywhere. To Manhattan, to the West Coast, heck, even to Symkaria. Weird to think, but I owe it all to an old man in a bird costume. I should really write him a thank you note.
Does his job ever get easier?
Some of it, yeah. Some things never get easier, though.
Roxxon did this uptown because they saw us as disposable. Me, Rick, Finn, all of Harlem. I think part of our job is making sure they can't get away with it.
We'll add it to the Spider-Man oath. A hero's just someone who doesn't give up. Your dad said that. He was right. Now it's your turn. Go be a hero, Miles.